You didn't think you'd still be here, still waiting, still hoping, still telling yourself just a little longer. But the days kept passing, and so did the nights. Somewhere along the way, the waiting stopped being quiet and started being heavy. You've tried to be strong. You've tried to stay patient. But even David once cried out, "How long, Lord?" Not because he didn't believe, but because waiting can hurt. And that's where you are. You're not just waiting for something to change. You're waiting to breathe again, to rest again, to finally feel like you can move forward. And I need you to hear this clearly. Waiting does not mean nothing is happening. There's a verse that says, "Those who wait on the Lord shall renew their strength." Not because waiting is easy, but because waiting is where your strength is rebuilt. I know it doesn't feel like that right now. It feels like silence. It feels like delay. It feels like you've been standing in the same place for too long. But another verse says, "Be still and know that I am God." That doesn't mean do nothing. It means even when you can't see movement, trust that I am still in control. Stillness is not the same as absence. So I see every day you've kept going when you wanted to give up. I see every time you chose to trust instead of walking away. I see every quiet prayer you whispered when you thought no one was listening. None of it has been wasted. And this is the part you don't realize yet. If I answered you the moment you asked, you would have gotten relief, but you would have missed the transformation. This waiting is not punishment. This waiting is preparation. Right now I am building in you what you're going to need for what you've been praying for. I am strengthening your patience. I am deepening your faith. I am teaching your heart how to stand before I place it in what you've asked for. Because if I give you tomorrow with yesterday's strength, it will crush you. But if I prepare you first, you will be able to carry it. This is why it hasn't happened yet. Not because I forgot you. Not because I said no. But because I am saying, not yet, and I'm not finished with you. There's one more verse that says, "At the appointed time it will come, it will not delay." Not because it's late, but because timing is part of the gift. If it came too early, you wouldn't be ready. If it came too late, you'd think I ignored you. But I haven't. If you could see what I am building, you would understand the pace. If you could see what's ahead, you would thank me for the waiting. You're not waiting alone. Even when you think nothing is happening, something is. Even when it feels silent, I am working. So don't measure this season by how it feels. Measure it by what it's forming in you. You don't need to rush. You don't need to force doors open. Stay, trust, keep walking. What you're waiting for is not missing. It's coming. And so are you.